Hi everybody, this is Andreas Nest, business coach. So today I'm in Horndean and I'm talking to Penny Plimmer, who runs Japics Photographics. Penny, thanks for seeing me.
Thank you, nice to see you.
I'd just like to learn a bit more about your business. So
Okay.
talk me about how you got into it, what do you do, and where does it all come from? Why photographs?
Okay, why photographs? Something I've always been interested in, and basically I went straight from school into working in a studio.
Right.
So I've done it all my life.
Was it a college you did, a photograph?
I did a day release college.
Right.
So just one day a week I went to college.
Yeah.
To learn the basics of processing films, printing and things like that. The old-fashioned way, getting your hands wet.
Oh, I see. It was all the liquids and the acids
and watching your image come up.
It was a red light.
Yeah. And that's all I wanted to do, basically.
Right.
And just went straight from school to a studio.
Okay. Was the studio around here? Was it in
Portsmouth?
Portsmouth?
Studio was in Havant, yes.
Havant, yeah.
It was a company called RPM Photographics.
Okay.
They were advertising and corporate photographers.
All right.
So industrial photographers. So it was always sort of product photography, people in business and things like that.
All right. Okay. And how long did you stay with them?
Until we set up Japics Photographics,
right,
which was in 1990.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So 28 years in the making?
For Japics.
For Japics,
yeah.
For Japics,
so
okay.
Long time, yeah.
So you learned the trade in the studio in Havant, and then at some stage, why did you become your own shop then? What happened?
RPM Photographics was run by John Plimmer.
Yeah.
We eventually got together, and RPM Photographics was three partners.
Yeah.
John was the main business partner.
Right.
Basically fell out with them, I think.
Okay.
At the end of the day, and so set up Japics Photographics.
Japics. Okay. And was it an easy ride?
In the beginning, yeah.
Was it? Yeah. Was it a good time to be in business? 1990.
Yeah. It was good. Business was booming.
Did you specialize in anything? Was it still industrial and?
No, it was still product photography.
Product photography. Yeah.
Industrial. We did a lot of Kenwood product photography.
Yeah.
In fact, we did all their product photography, all their packaging. So lots of packaging photography as well.
Right.
And until that was shipped out to India or China or somewhere where they started manufacturing abroad.
Okay. Yeah.
So that kind of stopped, and then eventually digital came in.
When was that?
Probably not long after we sort of opened this studio here in Horndean.
Yeah.
So probably about 2000.
Right.
Something like that
2000,
for us.
yeah. Did it change everything? Did it change the industry?
Not at first, no, because it was nowhere near as good as transparency.
Yeah.
So we used to work with 5x4 transparencies and 10x8 transparencies.
Okay.
With the large sort of format cameras, bellows cameras.
Yeah.
Where you put a dark cloth over your head.
Oh, I see. And you had this on a.
And you can correct all your uprights and everything else. So everything was done in camera.
Yeah.
And with the lighting.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously now things are done on a computer.
Yeah.
But we still like to light things properly.
Yeah.
Products and etc.
Okay.
And do the work as much as the work as possible in the camera.
Right. Okay. Rather than kind of editing afterwards in the computer.
Post-processing, yeah.
Right. And so you said it started off relatively easy. You had good jobs coming in. You worked for Kenwood, did a lot of jobs for them. So what wasn't easy about it? What did you find difficult? What challenged you?
Well, the first challenge was going digital because it was obviously very expensive to change over.
Right.
Because we obviously, had all our own processing equipment and black and white printing, and etc., etc. So that was a big expense for us.
Yeah.
And then it was another learning process.
To learn a new skill, basically.
Yeah. So I'm kind of self-taught.
Yeah.
Although I did do a small course on Photoshop So I suppose that was one big obstacle
Mm-hmm.
to overcome.
To learn it by yourself.
And then I think in the olden days,
Mm-hmm.
it used to be you'd have a designer and an advertising agency.
Mm-hmm.
So clients would come through them.
I see.
Rather than straight to us. Some sort of came straight to us.
Yeah, yeah.
But then when digital came in, you've got your designers buying a camera.
Yeah. And they do it themselves.
Doing it themselves.
All right.
And things, the whole thing just changed.
So it changed the whole relationship because everything then just become easier for them to do it themselves?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
And it was...
And how did you overcome that then? How did you still found clients and kind of moved on?
We just kept going.
Kept going.
We had a good reputation.
Did you do any advertising?
Not a great deal, because most of the time our work has been sort of word of mouth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Which is good, I think.
And is it still that way today?
Most of it, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but obviously through networking as well.
Networking, yeah. So you're a big networker.
Not huge, no.
But enough to get business.
Yeah, there's a couple I go to.
Okay. And so, looking back over, the evolution of Japics Photographic, it's is there anything that you would do different? Anything that you would have changed?
Basically, John used to run the company, and he wanted to retire, not fully from it, because he still does bits and pieces.
Yeah.
He still works within the business. So I kind of took over most of the running of it.
So you do the artwork and the running of it, yeah?
Yeah.
And the photographics and everything?
Yeah.
Right. So you're wearing 8 different hats?
Which is a challenge.
And do you do that? Do you have a team around you that help you with some of the tasks?
I outsource, yeah.
You outsource a lot, yeah?
Yeah. Sort of, things like accounts and...
Yeah, so you got a bookkeeper
that sort of thing,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you then concentrate on your main...
on the work, yeah.
On the work.
On photographing, yeah.
Okay. So over the last 28 years since you had Japics Photographic, is there anything that you think was an outstanding moment for you, something that you're really proud of?
I'm really proud that we're still in business.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of great photographers out there.
And why do you think that is? Why do you think you're still, after all these years, still going strong? What is your recipe?
I like to think we're honest, we're professional. I just like to produce a good image, and especially sort of product images. Yeah. Where you can light it properly.
Sure. And I noticed you got some client material here.
Yeah, some client material here of Alliance Remedial Supplies with Chris Reynolds, who's a good client of ours.
So he's given you all his, is it building materials he's got?
Yeah,
stuff like that?
Wall plugs or wall ties.
Wall ties, okay.
Wall ties, yeah.
So you take photographs of them, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. And so you're really proud of actually having sustained 28 years in business, still going strong, yeah?
Yeah.
Still going well today. So is there any advice you could give to people that are in a similar area of business, other photographers that are out there that go down a similar line? Is it something you could give them on their way to say, watch out for this or do this?
You obviously need to keep your high standards.
Yeah.
And I think if you're going to do product work, product photography, you need to have an environment where you have got your lighting and you can light things properly, and maybe have different backgrounds and things, and just make the images stand out from your competitor.
Yeah.
Or maybe just have something different as well.
Have something different.
A different, a different image or lighting, different backgrounds.
Yeah. Sounds like you put a lot of emphasis on the lighting. Is it very?
I think it's really important.
It's very important, yeah. Without the right lighting, you don't get the right product depth and the depth of the picture and all this, yeah? Okay. So then when you look back, you've come a long way since then. You've now outsourcing some of your, kind of core functions, like the bookkeeping, etc., etc. I mean, what's the next big thing for you?
To build up a little more. Just to get a few more clients.
Yeah.
And then to maybe work for just 3 days a week.
So you want to slowly do kind of semi-retire a little bit?
Well, yeah, just have more time.
Have more time, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, I used to do weddings as well.
Yeah.
I still do the odd wedding photography.
Yeah.
But it was taking up my whole week and weekends as well.
Okay.
So I stopped.
Yeah. Okay. So you said you do networking as a bit of your marketing,
Yes.
and getting out there. Is there any tips that you can give people for networking, going to networking events?
Try and be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a photographer and going networking, then yes, take some images or show them on a iPad or on your phone or something like that, so people can actually see something that you do. And I think it's good for especially profile images of people.
Yeah, professional profile images that they can use on LinkedIn and on their brochures and so on and so on, or websites. And is that working well for you, the networking?
It's not too bad, actually.
You get jobs from that,
I do, yeah.
Okay, that's good. So you would recommend doing that for other
similar
type businesses, Okay, that's good. So I guess you get a bit of work from that coming in as well, like not just products, but also personal images. So it's all about kind of delivering photographic images to the professional world out there. Okay, understood. So is there anything that you would like to share with the audience? Any big events coming up for you where they can find you? Anything that is interesting for them to see about you? Anything coming up?
Well, there's nothing coming up actually, but you know, if they want to see anything about Japics, just have a look at the website, japics.co.uk.
Okay, cool. And they can see it all there, and
they can see most of it there.
Right. All right. So, well, thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated. And best of luck with your photographs. Thank you
very much. Thank you.
Cheers. And for you out there. So networking is a good tool if you want to do a bit of marketing for your business. And thanks for that. I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.